আপনার মানে ফিলিংসটা কিটা আর পার্লামেন্টে আপনার আসলে নেক্সট ডিউটি কিটা?
No, look, firstly, I'm very grateful to the people of Poplar and Limehouse for re-electing me. The last few years hasn't been easy, and I do recognise the strength of feeling, the strength of the feeling of anger and frustration towards the political establishment. So I'm very grateful to the people of Poplar and Limehouse for re-electing me. In terms of going forward, I will continue to stand up for the people of Poplar and Limehouse as I have always done. You know, আজকে আমি হইছি আমার স্পিচের মাঝে আমি NHS ডিফেন্ড করার লাগি, মাইগ্রেন্ট রাইটসের লাগি ফাইট করার লাগি, আমি অস্টেরিটি আর প্রাইভেটাইজেশনের অপোজ করার লাগি। এগুলো জিনিস আমি প্রিভিয়াসলি করছি আমার প্রিভিয়াস টাইমের মাঝে লাউডলি করছি কিনা আমি আমার ভয়েস রেজ করছি, আমার খামার মাঝে এটা রিফ্লেক্ট করা হয়েছে। আর সামনে যে অপরচুনিটি ওখানে আমি আরবার পাইছি রিলেকশন মাধ্যমে আমি এটা এই কামটা কন্টিনিউ করবো।
Just before the election, your leaders' comment create an tension within the community. And how do you repair this relationship with the upcoming Prime Minister in this country?
Well, I've already said when those comments were made, you know, I don't stand by them. I find them indefensible, and I have said that without hesitation at all or qualification. And you know, for me, what's really important is what happens going forward. And what happens going forward is we need a government that stands up for migrants and migrant rights. And we need, for example, the Tory legislation that was passed by the previous government to be repealed. You know, we had the Nationality and Borders Act, we had the Illegal Migration Bill. I was very vocal and I put forward amendments and I was trying to also ensure that that bill could not pass. My task, I feel, going forward is going to be trying to make sure that I put my voice forward on behalf of my constituents to make sure that we try and get those pieces of legislation repealed.
So as a Bangladeshi heritage, what would be your message to the wider Bangladeshi community and across the globe?
Well, I have stood by migrants of all backgrounds, including the Bangladeshi community. I'm very proud to have been among British Bangladeshis who were elected to Parliament, and I take my responsibility very seriously in that regard. And what I would say is that I've campaigned on things like legalising undocumented migrants, calling for amnesties for undocumented migrants, calling for NHS migrants charging to be removed. All of these areas are the areas that I've passionately, proudly and loudly campaigned on. And my message to the community is that I'm going to continue to do that on behalf of the Bangladeshi community and also for every other migrant community, because we all get impacted by these kind of legislation and by these kind of policies. It's important to make sure we push back. And they are related to other pieces of legislation, other areas as well. I've spoken already today about opposing privatisation, opposing austerity, and that's something that I'm going to continue to do going forward.
Thank you.